through the late night hours, hopefully dying down by early morning.
Did you hear what he said, guys? Lake Casitas.
Yeah, it's very nice up there.
That is where Brandon's camp is, Nick. My mother drove him up there this morning, too. I gotta get home. I gotta go find out if anything's happened.
I'll drive you up.
Well, is there anything we can do to help?
Do you want us to come with you? No, thanks. Listen, and I'm sorry about the breakup of the party, but I really should go home.
Sure, we understand.
Okay.
Hey, well, listen, call and let us know what's going on.
Hey.
She's really worried. Poor kid.
So are you, aren't you? About her.
Janice.
Oh, Dylan.
Wait a minute. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Hey, look, it's been great, but I think it's time I left. Why don't you see if you can catch up with Nick and Kelly?
I don't want to catch up to Nick and Kelly. Yeah, look. All right, it's early. Let's finish dinner here, and we'll go down to the Orient Express and do some dancing and have a drink or something.
I think you should do what you really want to do. Go with Kelly.
Hey, what are you stuck on that?
I know what I see. Look, don't worry. I won't tell Nick. It's your life. I've never interfered before, and I won't interfere now.
I never meant to hurt you. I mean that.
Well, I'm afraid it's a little late, because what you're doing now hurts a lot.
I can't help the way that I feel.
I know. That's what makes it worse. I'm going to L.A. in the morning. I'll let you know how it turns out.
Promise?
Wish me luck.
Good luck. We'll knock him dead.
Thanks. If I do, maybe I won't be back.
I just want what's best for you, Janice.
How could you have done that?
Done what? What did I do?
You don't care anything about Brandon, do you?
Oh, leave me alone, Santana. I don't know what you're talking about, either do you.
You sent him off to camp and you didn't even check to see if he arrived safely.
How do you know what I did? And how could that have changed anything?
As usual, you didn't even know where he was. You are so careless and self-centered.
Shut up! Brandon is none of your business anymore. If you loved him so much, why did you give him up?
Oh, that is a stupid thing for you to say. You know why. I had no choice.
Oh, you make me sick. You keep telling yourself you were forced to do it. You could have prevented it all. You didn't have to give Brandon away. If you loved that little boy, if you really wanted him, Cece or Channing or the devil himself could not have taken him away from you. Speaking of the devil...
Ladies, please, if you're going to fight, would you mind doing it somewhere else? I'm trying to work.
You see what you started, Santana? I'm sorry, Mason.
You've been doing your share of caterwauling, too, Gina. I wish you'd both stop.
Mason is right. This isn't the time or the place.
Certainly isn't.
But the time is coming, Gina. And I'm going to get him away from you.
You wouldn't know what to do with him if you had him. As soon as things got difficult, you'd probably just give him away again. Mason?
What is it now, Gina?
Mason, we can't leave things the way they are.
Sure we can. I'm perfectly content with things the way they are.
No, Mason, we have to talk. You have the wrong idea about things. I have to explain.
The only idea I have, Gina, is getting some work done. But don't worry. We'll talk tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we'll talk about all sorts of things. Like how confession is good for the soul. Your soul. What there is left of it.
Mother, please, don't.
I'm sorry. I'm just so worried for your father.
Yeah, well, don't be. Look, when we left, they were okay. Really. I mean, they helped put Brandon in the helicopter. I saw both their cars. If they don't have any mechanical difficulties, when the road's clear up, they should be able to get out.
You really think so?
Yes, I do, Mom.
You're going to go looking for them?
Just as soon as they get another copter back in there.
I've just heard so many reports about casualties.
Mom, I know. Look, it's a bad fire, okay? But you don't have to worry about Dad taking care of himself. I mean, he's always been able to do that. He's going to make it just fine.
Well, if the fire doesn't get him, Sophia will.
Mom?
I'm just warning you about the risks, that's all.
Mother, you don't have to worry about anything like that, okay?
Warren, you don't know your father.
Look, Mom, you're worn out. Let me take you home, okay?
Yes. Don't belong here.
Sophia!
Lionel! Oh, thank God. Did you find the horse?
Sorry, I couldn't find it.
No. Look at you. You're covered in ashes.
I know, there's a lot of it out there. I'll just have to look for him again in the morning. We gotta get out of here.
Where do we go, Lionel?
We'll have to decide that when we can see.
All right, what if the helicopter comes back? The wind's died down.
Well, even if it does, we may have to get out of here before that. That fire is covering that whole ridge up there. It's okay now, but if the wind turns, we could get caught.
Then what do we do?
We'll look for a pond or a stream or something to cover ourselves with.
I always wondered if the world would end this way.
That's funny. I never imagined that. I always figured I wouldn't even be around to see it.
Right.
So am I. Don't worry. I'm still betting we're gonna get out of here.
Lionel? Oh. What time is it?
Morning. About 8:30.
Oh, have I been asleep long?
Not long.
No, I can't sleep at all with that inferno going on out there. Lionel, the fire's halfway down the ridge.
We're gonna wake you up sooner. We've got to get out of here.
Well, when?
Sooner the better. We'll have to find a path.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Oh, I don't... Oh, I feel real dizzy all of a sudden. It's probably just my nerves.
Listen, don't you worry about a thing. We're gonna get out of here. We both have too much to go back to. Okay?
You're right. I thank God for you 100 times through the night. You'll never know how much you've meant to me.
You all right now?
Yeah,
Then let's get out of here.
Finally, it's come back. Back, look.
The flames are getting closer. Let's get out of here.
I haven't lived in a long time.
Focus. All you have to do is hold on. You think you can manage that?
Yeah, sure I can. I can try.
Move.
Okay.
Let's put this out.
Okay, let's go. Mason? Wake up. It's morning. It's 8:30. You said we could talk. Mason, can I come in?
Gina, what did you do? Sleep on my doorstep all night?
No, I just woke up. Please, Mason.
All right. The door stays open. My landlady doesn't like female company before 10 in the morning.
Well, it's hard to have a private conversation with the door wide open.
Yeah, but it's safer and better for my reputation.
Well, suit yourself.
Can't sit there either.
I can't even sit down?
Nope, not on the bed, and you can't crawl between the covers. I'm on to you, Gina, and your tricks. All your conniving's made you a dull girl.
You're a fine one to talk. Everything I know about conniving, I learned from you.
Yeah, well, you far surpassed your teacher. What do you want, Gina?
Yesterday you talked about confession.
That's right. I'm prepared to hear yours this morning, if you're ready to give it.
All right? Well, I've done a lot of terrible things, I admit it. I couldn't even sleep last night thinking about what you subjected me to, the humiliation. But you're right, I deserve it.
I think that goes without saying.
And now that you've burned Cece's will, Mason, I don't have any hold over you.
That's true, too. But I have something to hold over you, and I plan to use it.
Mason, please don't. Please be nice to me. There once was a time when you were very nice to me.